Come back to Brew at 2. Doesn't it seem a long time since we were gathered here today? Since we were gathered here. I'm a bit deaf. I'm a bit deaf today. It's very, very strange. I seem to have gone underwater. Not quite sure why. Not quite sure why. It's all gone a bit deaf in this left side. So if I don't hear you first time, you'll have to shout up. Listen, Homer's laughing at me. He's laughing at me. So everything sounds a little bit muffled today. So I hope you're all well. I hope you're all feeling fine and dandy. I've got the blind shut and then I've not got a halo at the back of my head. But it's actually, I think you can probably see through that window, it's actually quite dull here in Visit FYLDE Coastland. Yesterday was quite nice. And then today we've got open. It's raining. It's raining. In fact, I'm just wondering whether I can feel myself getting warm. I think we'll just have the window open slightly, shall we?
All right.
I've had them open this morning and I've just took a little bit because it got a little bit drafty. Got a little bit drafty, it did. So I think we'll just have that open. That's better. Just feel a little bit of a breeze now around the back of me. So 3 weeks. 3 weeks it is since we were gathered here today. 3 weeks. Christine says lovely, lovely summery top. It's one of those lovely wide dresses that's got plenty of room for you to eat whatever you want. From Bon Marche, if anybody's interested. I've got a couple in different colours. I got one last year and this is a new one that I bought this year. Very comfy, especially when it's hot. Especially when it's hot. So we've got lots of hello, good mornings and welcomes. Let me see if I can hold on. It's all gone a bit odd. It's not moving. Why are my comments not moving? Oh, just a minute. Let me see if I can. I've got another mouse, and it's a little bit temperamental. It's a little bit like me. It's stuck. It's stuck. I'm trying to wudge your comments up so that I can read them from the top. That's better. That's better. Right, you'll see that I've put a little bit of a poll on for you for today. So we've got, for today's Sour Sweet Challenge, we've got Toxic Waste, or we've got the bubblegum flavoured Mega Sours. So the bubblegum ones are these two-tone pink, where's it gone? Pink and blue. There, they've gone to the front look because I've turned it the other way around. These are the Mega Sours. So you've got a choice today. You can either have one or the other, but not both. So I think that's kind of covering my top comment up. That's why I'm a bit confused. So we've got Claire Healy, we've got Joanne Bate, we've got Lady Helen, we've got Lindsay Kane Whaley. That's Whaley. We've got Brenda, our Bren. We've got Marcus. We've got Lorraine, Ian Craven from Leeds. We've got Dazza 1972. We've got Deborah Webster. We've got Pauline Green. Hi, Pauline. We've got Kat Gregory. We've got Eric. We've got Chris. We've got Carol Walbank. Stephen Goddard. And lots of others. We've got how many have we got watching? 110. You have missed me, haven't you? You have missed me. Jacqueline Buist, Claire Ash, we've got Heather Coonan, we've got Jacqueline Hawkins. I don't think I've missed anybody. Karen's tutu. So we've got a good gang gathered here together this afternoon. I've already got my drink, and shock horror, people, shock horror, don't fall off your perch in surprise, but T-Boy in Training actually made these today, so he's getting a little bit more practicing, a little bit more domesticated. So apologies if we seem a little bit subdued today. But we had a day out yesterday. And I think the three of us are shattered. The other two are actually here with me. They're with me.
Hello, folks.
In body, if not in spirit. So in preparation for a day out, we had a rest. Here he comes. Here he comes.
Hello.
We had a rest on Sunday.
Hello.
So I don't know whether anybody else has watched it, but there's been a series on Channel 5 about Vikings. So we watched back-to-back Vikings, and I think in turns the three of us fell asleep, didn't we?
We did, so we pieced it all together afterwards.
Yeah, so we were all sat there all quiet on Sunday afternoon when it started raining with that sort of resting bitch face where you go. Oh.
I've never heard that one before. Resting bitch.
And you only know resting bitch.
Yeah, and fell asleep in rotation. So we prepared for it on Sunday, and yesterday we went out, so now we're knackered.
But didn't he have a lovely voice, eh?
Just pressed to sleep. Just pressed to sleep.
You're
So we
feeling
went out at 9:30 yesterday morning, which is unprecedented for us to be that organised.
For me to be up.
Yeah, for Kevin to be out of bed. And it was 8:15 when we came staggering back in at night. So we went to the Lake District. We've been threatening to go to the Lake District for some weeks now.
Jen's first time, what did you think?
Yes, and it's the first time I've ever been. We went to the services to collect cocoa from the breeder when we got cocoa.
13 years ago.
Yeah, and that's 13 years ago, and that's the furthest that I've been to the Lake District, but I've never actually been anywhere, and I still keep saying, where did we go? So where did we go?
We went up M1.
Oh, no, we didn't.
M6.
We went up the M6 to Penrith, across to Keswick,
down to Ambleside,
down to Windermere,
and Bowness,
and then to Bowness,
and then back home.
and then came back home. So we sort of made a loop like that. No, I've never been, Chris. Never been. So I have to say, I really enjoyed it. I have to say that we might be going back again. I have to say I could have spent a fortune. I didn't. I did very well. I did very well. I was extremely controlled for me. My assistant T-boy, well, let's just say a leader bank statement. Yeah, so Keswick was very nice. I have to say, I really enjoyed that. I could have enjoyed stopping there longer. And who did we see? Oh no, it was in Bowness, weren't it? And no, we didn't go on a boat. We didn't have time for all that shenanigans, Chris. We might do another time. And then we went down to Ambleside, at which point I bought something really important, which Kevin might even go and fetch to show you. And then when we got to Bowness, it was closing time. It was about 5:30 when we got there. So there were loads of people about. Absolutely beautiful evening. Lovely, lovely sunshine. And everybody's strolling about, and everything was shut. Everything was closed.
Except for food.
Yeah, except for food. So we had fish and chips from a fish and chippery. I can't even begin to tell you what it was called. It was something.
I'll tell you the name. I have a picture.
Was it something like Nightingales or
vinegary?
Vinegary?
No.
Somewhere, I don't know. Anyway, it wasn't a long way from where the boat trips are. It was just up the hill, and they were beautiful. They were delightful. Obviously, we've got Muffin with us, so we sat outside the shop. We sat outside the shop, and there's a little picnic table, so we sat there and ate something. and they were beautiful. They were really nice. So while T-Boy and I were queuing, we're waiting, Kevin went in the shop to queue.
Vinegar Jones.
Vinegar Jones.
Oh, we're close.
Vinegar Jones, that was it. Kevin went in the shop and we sat there, and this woman and her husband walks past me, and I said to my dad, she works in Marks and Spencer's in Cleveland, and it was, I think they call her Angie, I can't quite remember her name. Really nice woman, and we used to have when I went with Chrissy every week, we used to have a conversation that sort of carried on week after week after week in the queue while we were paying for our shopping. Small world, what not? Small world. So that's what we were up to yesterday, but really enjoyed it. We didn't get to Skipton. Our friend Betty's from Skipton, so I said to these two, we'll have to ask Betty what Skipton's like. It's nice, was the answer I got. So I think we might need to go there, and I wanted to go to Kendal because I believe there's some quite good shopping in Kendal. But we'll see about that. So yes, quite impressed. But the thing that I did say was that Blackpool at 6:30 on a beautiful Monday evening in gorgeous sunshine in June would have been packed. Never mind shutting. They ought to have been taking everybody's money off them while they could. Marcus says, how about instead of fish and chips on Fridays, do a Taco Bell? Well, I don't know anything about Taco Bell. But you'll probably know that there's one opened in Blackpool about a fortnight ago, brand new. It's near the new bingo place. And everybody's like, oh, Taco Bell. And I'm just thinking. So I had actually thought to myself, I might go in there and do some vlogging. And then I saw a picture that somebody had put on Facebook, I think it was, of some of the food that they'd had, and it looked awful. I've made much better myself. So I'm like that. Have you been to Taco Bell? Have you been to Taco Bell? Let me know. Get commenting and tell me what you thought to it. It's Mexican, I believe, is it not? Didn't look stunning. Yes, I think K Shoes is at Kendal, is it not?
Yeah.
Me being a bit of a, centipede. I tend to know about things like that. No, I've never been. I didn't see the Star Wars reunion on Cleveland's Promenade on Sunday, but I did see some of the photos, and I have to say, some of the cosplay was amazing. Looked very, very authentic, it did. My other friend Liz saw a shore trooper marching up and down the beach on Saturday morning, when she went for a walk. But there you go. Now then, Alfie says, my favourite shop in Keswick is no longer there. It was a toy shop. Now, there was a toy shop down a side street, which I would have liked to have gone and had a look in, but we'd just about run out of parking. So I'm afraid we got done out of that one. So that was that. That was the Lake District. Really enjoyed it. I'm sure we'll be going back again. But oh, I was absolute, because I drove there and back, because I'm not a very good backseat driver. I'm not a very good passenger, full stop. So I was sort of doubly tired because I'd driven as well. Oh, likes Kendal mint cake. I like Kendal mint cake, Chris, and T-Boy loves it. T-Boy loves Kendal mint cake. Yeah, so I think we might need to be going back and exploring. Oh, Lindsay's son does cosplay as Michael Myers. Coming to get you. Wasn't he Freddy Krueger? We need Chrissy for expert opinion on horror films. She was the one who was the the question answerer on all things horror related. Was he come on, somebody tell me, who was Michael Myers? That's really going to annoy me.
No
That.
idea. Never heard
Was
of him.
he Freddy
Right.
Krueger? Eh?
I
Kev-
got Scissorhands, were it?
No, were he Freddy Krueger?
I'm going to look it up.
That
now.
had,
Michael Myers.
yeah, finger knives on his fingers that he used to slash people. Something
Never
like
heard
that,
of him.
wasn't it? Something like that. I'm not big on horror films.
Halloween slasher film.
Halloween slasher. It's a Halloween slasher. Like me when we'd been gardening in Cleveland's. Nightmare on Elm Street.
Halloween.
Halloween. Well, but Marcus says Nightmare on Elm Street and Kat says Halloween.
Halloween.
Yeah, and Mike Myers was Austin Powers. He was the one in the brown nylon shirt, weren't he? And the pink tie. Yeah, like me when we'd been. I get my prop to demonstrate. I have a letter opener in my accoutrements cup. So I'd been weeding on my hands and knees in Cleveland's town centre last Wednesday. Actually, beautiful day. So I've got this great big. It's bigger than that. So there's the handle, and I've got this great big sort of 12-inch carving knife, and I'm walking around Cleveland's looking like Freddy Krueger. With my knife, pulling my weeds up. Do you know, I've had this 30 odd years. I bought this when we started our business back in the days when we used to get a pile of post every day, and now it's quite interesting even if we get one letter a week. Yeah, it stood me well as my little letter opener. It's very good. It's very useful. Especially when you're a bit violent like I am. Yeah, so that was me and my knife. I could do yeah, I like jigsaw. Alfie says my wife loves jigsaws and I love useless rubbish. I like jigsaws and useless rubbish. Does that count? Don't need a knife, just give Kevin the look. That's very true, that, Chris. That look that all married men know well. So, don't forget, if you've not already joined it, you need to be in the Brew at 2 Facebook group, because that's where we put all the little bits and bobs and stuff, and gossip and chit chat and all that kind of thing. And I've got a photo on my, I've taken it off my phone and put it on my computer, and I can't think what it was, but I took it. Oh, it was a book. It was a book I saw in the works, and I saw it and I thought about you, lovely people. So if you're in the Brew at 2 Facebook group, you'll get to see all that kind of stuff. So we've got Paul and Julie watching from Rill in North Wales. So if I went like that and waved out to that window,
No
you
way.
can see all my arms wobbling. Waved out to that window, I should be just about waving at you, because North Wales is over there. And my bingo wings. Goodness me. I don't know. I eat some baked beans, don't I? Need to be doing my exercises. So anyway, I need to do a shout out today. And I need to say hello to Harrison. Apparently I made his day last time when we were doing Brew at 2 and he got a shout out. So hello to Harrison. And then we had a bit of a curious, going back to postman, we had a bit of a curious experience today, didn't we, T-Boy, in training?
It's forgotten.
What? Oh, listening, what?
Come here.
I'm here. What you
Tell
talking?
them about the postman today.
The postman?
Yes, the postman.
Yes, he said delivery here for Brew at 2.
Is that what he said?
Yes.
He actually said delivery
Laugh
for Brew at 2.
Laugh all over his face. Brew at 2. So if you're watching, postman, thank you for the sweets.
I should have brought him really to show you, shouldn't I?
I'd get them, but I'd need something. I'd need a crane to lift them.
I have a guilty secret.
Well, it's not going to be a secret much longer.
No, it's not going to
obviously.
be a secret because I'm going to tell 115 people that are watching
And, they're
and
gonna
everybody
tell
on
more.
replay. Yeah.
And that postman will know.
So when I have my dinner every day, I finish my dinner with 3 licorice comfits. My next door but one neighbour that way works at Tangerine. She set me off with this. I blame Carol.
It's Carol's fault.
It's Carol's fault.
You need to own your problems.
Yeah, and
your addictions.
And we'd been talking about sweets one day, and she turned up. This is going back years. This, she turned up with a great big bag. I'm holding my hands in between the camera like that, but it's more that size of licorice comfits. I absolutely love licorice.
A look it up, big bag.
Yeah, and they sell Tangerine make them, and they sell them as taverners, and they're the best licorice comfits that I've ever had. I do actually prefer torpedoes,
Now,
which are the big ones, but they're murder on your teeth.
I've got 2 questions. One thing that really irritates me in one of those OCD fashions is the fact that you have 3. Because I've got to have an even number.
10.
Well,
I've got to have 2, or
I
I've
did
got to
have, I
4.
did have more than that, and then when everything started expanding, when I got to that age,
You
I
cutting
cut
back.
back.
Well,
I mean, this has been going on donkey's years. This.
Well, credit to you. Do you think you could manage 2?
No, this has been going on easily 6 or 7 years.
And the other thing, I thought I was doing a really good deed one time, and I bought there's 2 kinds of these torpedoes, and one's a big fat torpedo.
No, you bought some that were soft.
Yeah, they were the bigger ones.
Well, they're no good.
Same size bag, but she prefers the little tiny.
Yeah, I prefer the ones that crunch when you bite them.
Yeah.
But like I said, the big crunchy torpedoes wreck your teeth, and my teeth are starting to get like an old horse. They need looking after. So yeah, so every to be fair,
I wouldn't say horse, I'd say nag.
to be fair, a 3 kilo bag, which is what I buy, usually lasts me about at least 6 months, if not longer. If he's not dibbing in him, I can get away with best part of a year.
Well, tell them what I did to my Toblerone and Whisper.
I bet they've gone, haven't they?
I want to put this to the audience again. Is
The
anybody
Friday we went to Sainsbury's in Blackpool.
Friday? Have you got anybody in your family who...
There's greedy.
You could put it like that, but if you buy something on a Friday, it's because you think, oh, I really fancy some of that, and by Saturday, the day after,
It's gone.
half of it has gone.
I'll tell you the
Right.
truth now, shall I?
3 bars of Whispers
We went to Sainsbury's.
and 4 triangles of Toblerone.
We went to the big Sainsbury's on Friday afternoon for our shopping because it was raining and we didn't want to get wet.
And the only reason I'm telling you this is because you started looking through the bin for the wrappers. and I couldn't get away with it.
And we were walking down the sweet aisle and I was just looking at everything as if I'd just come from sort of deepest, darkest somewhere. And saying, oh, look at them, I'm not buying them because if I don't buy them, I'll not get fat. Greedy pig is walking down aisle, picking things up and putting them in trolley. And I'm walking behind him, picking them up and putting them back.
So I'd already put a Toblerone and Whispers.
A big Toblerone.
I did change it for a small one.
Yes.
And then show them that look that you gave me when I put crunches in. That's it.
That was.
That's it. I said,
There weren't crunchies. There
were crunches.
There weren't. There were
There
toffee
weren't.
crisp.
They were toffee crisp. There weren't crunches. You're right again. Yeah.
You're always right, Kevin. Learn it.
So he couldn't get out of the shop without having a whisper because he was starving.
I went faint, didn't I? I
Starving.
went faint.
So that was before we'd even got to the till and paid for him. And then tea time came and he cracked open the Toblerone. I did have one piece. The day after, half the Toblerone had gone and half the packet of Whispers.
I've already confessed to that. You don't have to rub it in.
So yes, I should be putting a lock and key on my licorice comfits. Anyway, so the postman turned up. That was a long digression, weren't it? The postman turned up with the licorice comfits and said, "Are these for Brew too?" And they were actually addressed to me from Amazon. I don't know. We'll never get away with anything ever again, will we? So big shout out for the postman. So now you know what you were delivering. It's my secret addiction. Put one up either nostril.
They're not the ones you gave to me, are they?
Yeah. It's my secret addiction. What am I going to do with him, Deborah? What am I going to do with him? Oh dear me, he's been pretty. Does anybody want to borrow him for a few weeks? Because he's been.
Oh, that's better. A few weeks. Normally you just lifetime get rid.
Well, yeah. As Val would say.
You're obviously getting to like me a bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've been annoying, haven't you, the last couple of weeks?
I've been really annoying you.
Mm. Oh, dear.
But as I keep reminding her, I've got to live with myself all the time. She doesn't get to live with me all the time. Live with me. Be with me all the time. She gets a break from it.
When she goes to sleep.
Oh, that look. The look that says, put those crunches back.
The look that says it all. So...
Have you read birthdays out yet?
While we're on the subject of Kevin being annoying, do you want to just go and fetch those things off the window ledge in the kitchen that we bought in Ambleside?
I'll do my best.
Those angular things.
I do feel as if I'm going to get it wrong, but I'll go.
Joanne says I won't get much fire.
Thanks, Joanne.
Send him in an envelope if you want to. Oh, he's nearly driven me mad this last couple of weeks. Do you know, every 5 minutes, me and my dad have kept looking at one another and going,
Whereas I'm good.
I mean, he's beyond redemption, but at least he's a little bit more well behaved. I don't know. So we've been busy. We've been extremely busy with all kinds of things Cleveland. So it's been a bit of a hectic few weeks. Jenny, if I sent Kevin out to do people's shopping, they would ask for that and they would get that. I'm going to show you this. Now then, look at that. So you know our Brew at 2 mugs. We're going to do this. This is a tea by original. And we're going to sell cups with that pattern on, and bags and prints and various other bits and bobs, which are all fundraisers, 100% fundraisers for Cleveland's. Oh, he's brought me little comforts. So, Mr. Postman, this is what was in that bag that you brought this morning. I ought really, didn't I? I'll have a look at my Amazon order history. Bye, Alfie. And I'll have a look at my Amazon order history and I'll tell you when I last ordered some of these. Because it was a long time ago.
Trouble for you, bang it back.
It was a long time ago. They will last me months. They are so nice. And such good value. And you buy a big bag.
And look, I've still got a full Toblerone left. No, don't show them that bit. Don't show them that bit.
And we were out all day yesterday. That's this Friday. How much were the torpedoes? I have a feeling they're about £15 unless they've gone up. They're a lot cheaper than buying little bags.
I wonder
A
how
lot
much
cheaper
you've...
than buying little
Have
bags.
a look back at your orders and tell us how many you've had on the
Oh, I don't know whether
adulthood.
it'll tell you that kind of information. I don't think that might be classified. Yes, Connie likes torpedoes.
What every girl wants.
So this is what we came back from. Go on.
Ambleside.
Ambleside with 8 of these.
Was it Ambleside or Keswick?
No, it was Ambleside.
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 It was the second call. We came back with 8 of these, which are for Kevin's latest Cleveley's woodworking project. So the lovely Wire Council have donated some wood to our cause. They bought some that was the wrong type.
Don't go and get a photo.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be
yeah,
exciting.
why
wouldn't it?
not? They bought some
You're
that
just trying to get rid of me.
yeah, they bought some that was the wrong type. So we're busy. We, the royal we. Kevin's busy making planters out of them. So last week I could have cheerfully murdered him and thought I'd done absolutely nothing wrong. So these lengths of wood are literally as long as our garage. So one length of wood makes one planter. So we've been really careful and measured it really carefully to make sure that we're not wasting anything because it's precious. So I goes outside and he's got the electric sander going and he's
Oh, here
sanding the
we
end of the
go.
plank. I said, what on earth are you doing? And he said,
are they encouraging you?
yeah, they are. And he said, so, go on. So here, where he's got the cut end on the plank, he was sanding it.
It
Because
looks
it had
nice
got a
though, doesn't it?
brown burr mark on it off the saw.
It does look nice.
Kevin, when the dog's cocking its leg out, it'll be bothered.
So the first question was, can I put what do you think to me putting a slight chamfer across the length of the plank here so that when the boards sit together, it looks decorative? I said, no, it's a planter. It's adequate.
I'm not going to be sexist, so there's a man or woman out there thinking, dead right, Kevin. Make it look posh.
So after I told him off about sanding the end of it, it's got the plane, and he's going with the plane, planing little bits of wood off the end of the plank. So I went outside, what are you doing?
You think she's kidding?
I'm not kidding. I says, what are you doing now? It's a planter, stop it.
I said, put megaphone away, and then to turn around and realise that she hadn't got one.
So then the day after, I went outside, boiling day, cracking the flags. How wide is that wood? It's about that, isn't it?
It's 14 centimetres. What's that in inches?
How wide is it? How wide's a plank?
Don't know.
Big.
It's about that wide.
Would you like me to go measure it?
No. You might never come
It's
back.
about that wide. So he stood there with his cheap, what's it called? Is it a tensor? That you use?
No, it's not a tensor. It's just a saw. A general purpose saw.
A general purpose ordinary saw. Cutting it manually, and he's got a chop saw sat there on path. I says, what are you doing now? He said, well, get better finish. I said, you've just been asking me for tablets because your back's hurting.
Oh! I don't know how many times I've said this in my life, but
So
I am,
yes.
I am sorry.
So am I. I'm feeling a little provoked at the moment. So if anybody would like, yes, that's a good idea, Jenny. Jenny says you could make your own doghouse. Eric says use a Japanese saw. What's magic about a Japanese saw, Eric?
Japanese saw would take me a lot longer, and then I'd be out your way for longer. Maybe I could use a nail file.
When you finished, it goes, asshole.
Chris says that you're any better in the kitchen. Absolutely not. Can't inevitable.
Hey, tell them about that meal I made when you and your dad were out.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah,
You're not going to
you
tell them, are you?
Yeah.
You're not going to confess that I can make a meal.
So yes, so that was my entertaining fortnight with Kevin. So we've been up to all kinds of things. We've got a problem to sort out in Cleveland's now. We've got a problem to sort out in Cleveland's because we've had the clock fixed finally. Yippee! But in fixing the clock, they've created another problem because they've had to dig all the plants up to fix the clock. So that's another problem. And then next week we've got in bloom judging. So we've got loads of stuff to do to get ready for Cleveland's in bloom. So it's all exciting stuff. It's all exciting stuff.
We just need a break in the weather.
And of course, wouldn't you know, because we've got all these jobs to do, it started raining. It started raining. Stop egging him on, Mark.
Go on, what's
He says, a man with pride in his work. Keep it up, Kevin.
Told you. I bet you'll chamfer your edges, don't you, Mark?
And then when I said, we were having a debate about whether the screws were big enough. I said, well, why don't you just countersink it and then it'll
Ooh, look at you.
it'll be long enough. Oh, I'm not countersinking him, he said. Oh. So the brackets are for the outside edge of the pot so that they look slightly industrial. So there you go.
So they'll make it look as if it's sturdy even though it's not.
It'll be sturdy when you've done with it. It'll be sturdy. So tomorrow, if anybody's in Cleveland,
Oh, Eric's just said always chamfer for a great finish. I told you, they're all on my side. You started it. Maybe I ought to take it to bits again and chamfer them and re-screw it back together again. But you'll probably not want to do a survey for that, will you?
Tell you something, if you do, you'll end up re-chamfered.
She's got these buttons that you can press. A bit like that. And it sends her into an absolute rage.
It's only 10 and 30 years to wear that out.
Oh dear. I'm crying now.
You will be when she's finished.
Are the tears of joy over? Oh dear.
So, ladies, I'm sure you will all appreciate that the reason why I don't want Kevin to chamfer the edges, sand the blanks,
There's a list
go
waiting.
my hand is that there's other things to do. So while I've reinvented the world in one day, he's still chamfering bloody blanks.
Oh dear.
Honestly, he can't get anything
Are
done.
you steamed up as I've steamed up as well?
I'm steaming up. I
Oh,
can't
dear.
hear. I can't see. All right, dear. Now.
Oh. I brought it all finished an hour ago.
Oh dear. Yes, exactly. God knows how Jane copes in the 6 weeks holidays. He's not having 6 weeks holidays, Grace. I've got a list of things to do. Am I long? Marvin, I think you're in the wrong place. He's looking for love with a nice lady. You have to find one before you get that.
I can recommend one. She's called Gladys.
I think we'll get rid of it. We'll get rid of that one.
She needs a bit of
Marvin.
She needs a bit of TLC here once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's my fish and chip review. That's what we've been doing. Yes, at some point I will go out and start making some vlogs again. Yes, I will be making some more history ones. Somebody asked that earlier on. But frankly,
Oh,
frankly, what with all the work we've been doing, what with him, what with it being as hot as it's been, I think going and sitting in the corner and just going to sleep would have been more of my street.
Well, I'll come and sit in corner with you, and you can. No, maybe not.
Please no.
I've not helped, have I? Really?
No, you've
To
not.
be fair.
No, you've not.
I did ask her if there's anything I could do, and she said leave. What are we up to now then?
Marvin, I don't think we really want to know. It's not really the place for you to be looking for
A woman.
a woman.
Do you like one that's regular, twice every 4? Do you like one regular every 4 weeks? I can line you up.
So,
Do you like-
let's see where we're up to. Toxic waste, nuclear fusion is coming out tops. It's on 59%. Right, we'll do that one then, shall we? Because it's that time of day. Do you want to just get some scissors out of the cup?
Oh, you know where stuff is, don't
Of course I know where stuff is.
you? It's not like my desk.
You see, if you'd have said to Kevin, can you just pass me a pair of scissors? Because it'd taken him a quarter of an hour in a search party to find them.
You see, I'd have been doing Brew too, and I'd have been missing for half of it, looking for stuff.
Haven't opened them, so I don't no idea what's in here. No idea.
Oh, a packet in a packet.
Now then. There's banana blueberry.
That sounds nice.
Oh. A burst of 2 flavours in every piece. Now then. Well, I think you could do one of these with me, actually. So, ultra sour flavour fusions. Oh, dear me.
Can I wrap it in Toblerone?
How long can you keep one in your mouth?
Oh, that sounds a bit of a
Total
challenge,
wuss,
doesn't it?
15 seconds. Crybaby, 30 seconds. Toxic wannabe, 45 seconds. Full toxic head, 60 seconds.
Stopwatch.
Not for children under 3.
Oh, well,
Rules you out, kid.
that's me out, isn't it?
Caution, consuming more than one piece at a time may cause irritation. That's what he's been eating.
It's not supposed to be you that's irritated, though.
Banana blueberry, raspberry and lemon. Oh. Pineapple and passion fruit. That one looks different. Orange and apple. Goodness, I've got some spare ones if anybody wants one.
Shame you
And
can't do
grape
that,
and
isn't it?
strawberry. Could do with a little drawer underneath, couldn't we? Have I had food nicked by a seagull? No, I've not, Jay.
What?
Have I had food nicked by a seagull?
Don't know, but I got pecked for the first time the other day. I think we told them that,
Yeah.
didn't we?
What you need to do, you see, to avoid having your food nicked by a seagull, is not walk down a town centre shopping street, going like that, saying, "Have you seen that over there?" Because while you're looking over there, they'll have it out your hand. We did get fish and chips, well, the fish nicked by an opportunistic seagull when we were on holiday in Padstow once, which must be,
A long time ago. Long. Oh, 20?
oh no, more than that.
Oh,
Wow.
It must be over 25 years ago, so they were obviously more aggressive in Padstow then than they are here now.
Ah, but Rick Stein makes exceedingly good fish and chips, doesn't he?
And that was just before I said, oh, I feel really sick. No, the fish and chips were nothing to do with that. But on that same visit, I said, "Oh, I feel really sick," and Brains of Britain said, "Would you like an ice cream?" That went down in history as well. Right, which flavour would you like?
Me?
I'm fancying banana and blueberry.
I was fancying that one.
You want that one, do you?
No, you can have it.
Do you want
I'm
it?
a gentleman, you can have it.
Do you want it?
Don't look at me with that look.
Do you want it? Do you
Yes.
want it? Right. Let's see if we can get in them. See if we can get in them. You see, we need to keep the packet, and then we can. In that case, then I'll have grape and strawberry.
Oh, you're being
Oh
brave.
no,
there,
I'll
aren't
not.
you?
I'll have raspberry and lemon. Raspberry and lemon or grape and strawberry.
Lemon.
Right. Ooh.
Don't
I'm
fancy
not a
your
wuss
chances.
like you.
Some fine, isn't it?
Right, are you ready?
We just have to press start.
There you go. Now have we got to do the full sort of chill thing?
Right, let's put it in our mouths first. Are you ready? One. How many seconds?
God, they're stronger than I thought they'd be.
It's because you've got lemon one. So you can pick the wrong one. Oh, that outer surface. I did 30 on her. Manches it when you spit it out. Oh, when you get past that first coating. Oh, we're doing all right, Jen. Oh.
Now crack it, see what's in the middle.
Oh, I don't. Oh, that's nice. Last time I saw pictures like this, we was both at wedding photos.
What, blowing funny faces?
Oh, we've done a minute. Of course.
I've actually eaten mine.
Full toxic head, 60 seconds.
If you ignore the faces.
Oh, that first bit were awful.
Mm.
But actually, when you get into it, when you get that, oh, let's put it this way.
What was that other one that
made
you
me
nearly
up.
went for?
These
No. You said gooseberry and
grape and strawberry.
grape and strawberry. That I think that'd have got you.
Let's have your packet then. Packet. Right, where we're going to put these then?
I think they come second or third from the top.
They're strong.
They're strong, but I don't think. What was that?
Very
lemon,
strong.
What was that lemon one I had?
Toxic waste.
Toxic waste.
I need to even do other ones. Is that brave?
Well, I happen to think that your suggestion to bite into it worked to our advantage because I think the sweet bit was in the middle.
I think you think they're worse than lemon ones.
I do.
Right, okie dokie, we'll put that one there then. We'll put that one there at the top. They're sour. Yeah, if you want to upset somebody, buy some of
Why
them.
are they above lemon?
Because you said they were worse than them. Awful's at the top.
No, it needs to go below lemon, sorry.
You said they were worse. It's not as bad as lemon.
Can we take this offline and argue offline?
Is it as bad as lemon?
It's The lemon's the worst.
Lemon's worst, right? Let's take it off then. Now you see what I have to put up with. Is that better?
Yeah. Do you agree with me?
I think they're all horrible.
We did good. Would you like some Toblerone?
Oh, don't want any Toblerone. Oh, dear me.
Give me strength.
Give me strength. Give me strength. So I think now we're on to birthday. So if anybody's interested in one of these I Care for Cleveless cups, they're going to be on sale very shortly on our Ko-fi fundraising page. Which is hold on.
Press.
This is hot off the press. Hot off the press.
I'm busy working.
So we're doing a print. We're doing a cup, which is going to look like that. Oh,
That
a broken one. And we're going to do a bag as well. So I'm having one of them, and I'm having one of them. Don't really need a print because I've got millions.
I quite fancy a scarf, you know.
Oh, there's always one.
There's always one.
So these are our new fundraisers. So you saw this here first. So the fundraising page is coffee.com/careforcleveless. So that's that. That's being launched tomorrow at our meeting.
They don't know about the Facebook page, don't they?
Yes, if you're interested in what we do, in what we do in the town centre, there's a Care for Cleveless Facebook page. It's longer than that, Chris. It's doubled up. It's that long. Shall I do that? Shall I do that Miss Piggy thing? Oh God, I've got dizzy. Look, it's that long. All the way down there. All the way to the bottom.
If you want to see mine.
When it's windy, it gets all knotted up. Do you chamfer your Toblerone, says Mark?
It's already chamfered.
It's already chamfered, he says.
It's already chamfered.
So, what was I going to say then?
Care for Cleveless page.
Care for Cleveless, that was it. Yeah, so we have a Facebook page called Care for Cleveless. And that's where we put all the pictures of what we're doing and who's been out navvying and me with my knife and Kevin on his knees in the muck and all that kind of stuff.
We do jet washing, we do weeding, we do staining of benches and planting and
Gardening,
fundraising,
knitting, crocheting,
teas made, cuddly toy,
laughing. We do a lot of laughing.
Oh, lots.
Do a lot of laughing. Right, so it's down to birthdays now. Birthdays. So we've got lots of birthdays this time. We missed one on the 22nd of June, which was last week, I think. Which and I'm not sure what the actual name of this person is, but the username is HConlon3159. So happy birthday to you, because your birthday was on the 22nd of June and we missed you. And then 28th of June, which is tomorrow, it's Dawn Morris's birthday from Newton Le Willows, and happy birthday to you, Dawn. You're 60.
Ooh.
60 is the new 40. Did you know that? Did you know that? It's Jay's vlogs on the 3rd of July. Let me write that down. Also on the 28th, it's Jamie's Adventure Vlogs. So happy birthday to Jamie. On the 29th, it's Alan Winter's birthday, who is one of our Cleveless volunteers. On the 1st of July, it's Bruce Hislop's birthday, who is a long time watcher and supporter of Visit FYLDE Coast. And then we've got another big one on the 2nd of July, which is Emily Goddard's birthday. And do you know how old Emily is?
21.
She's 21. Can you remember when you were 21?
Yes.
That was a
21.
And some more birthdays after that.
21.
Yeah. Now we're getting to big
On
one
the
yet.
2nd of July, it's also Carol Jenkinson's turn to say happy birthday to Ben. I'm not quite sure who Ben is, but never mind. Happy birthday, Ben. On the 5th of July, it's my birthday.
Woo!
It's
How old are
my
you?
birthday.
No, you can't tell how old a woman is, Derek.
Oh.
You can't, because that would be rude. Sorry, I didn't.
I have to
was
take my
waiting for you
socks
to-
and I have to take my socks and shoes off to think how old I am, or work backwards from me. Yeah. Anyway, on my birthday, it's also Sarah's birthday, who works at White Council. And it's
You're joking.
It is, and it's also Julie Jules' birthday as well, who
Wow.
is another friend of mine. So there's lots of us born on the 5th of
Well,
July.
we could have a big party.
Yes, we're twinnies. In fact, we're triplets. And then on the 6th of July, so on the 3rd of July, it's Jay's vlogs, because he's just told us. It's Heather's partner Neil's birthday on the 3rd of July, because it's on there.
Oh, Lady Helen's spelt it out, hasn't she?
Yes. Don't know how I got to 54. And then on the 6th of July, it's Ruth Alderton's birthday, and she lives in Church Gresley in Derbyshire. So happy birthday to me and all of you lovely
Happy
people
birthday to you. Happy
who are
birthday
sharing
to
a birthday
you. Happy
in the
birthday, dear
next
Jane.
fortnight.
Happy birthday to
I
you.
haven't decided what we are going to do on my birthday. Yes, exactly, Mark. Mark says living with Kevin must age you.
I thought it backed me up earlier. It's his right turncoat, isn't he?
I've not decided what we're doing on my birthday yet.
Yes, can you tell me what you want for your surprise party and we'll get it arranged for you?
Because it all depends on the weather. If it's diddling it down, it has an impact, doesn't it? We used to come to Blackpool for the day when it was my birthday, didn't we?
Well, let's do that then.
Let's do that then. So there you go. That's that, I think. Where's he gone? Is he still there?
I'm here, Sonny.
Is he still there? You fiddling with that bloody phone?
I was not fiddling with
Do you know?
I've got a very good friend called Nora who confiscates my phone so that I don't fiddle.
Oh, sorry, Jay. Jay's birthday is on the 20th of July. He said 3rd earlier.
Don't get aggressive with
He
him.
lost.
You
He
don't like
lost.
to win.
Bruce is going to Preston for his birthday.
Anyway,
I'm
nice in
having
Preston.
I'm having a dab. Oh,
Oh, that's nice. It's actually quite warm. It's dull outside, but it's warm up here.
It's heavy, isn't it?
Mm.
oh, Lorraine and Emily and Hannah are going to Dorset for a celebration party for Emily's birthday. That'll be nice.
I've never been to Dorset.
No, neither have I. I've been to the Lake District though.
You ever done
So that's it. That's it for today, I think. That's today's show done and over. We shall finish, as is customary.
Do you want me to do that and you can read?
No, because knowing you'll battle
I
house
won't.
debates.
I won't. I'll be good.
Oh, goodness me. Alfie's on jury duty from Monday.
Oh.
Well, let's just hope that you actually get called to do something and you're not one of the ones that's sat in the back room twiddling your thumbs on special reserve. So,
Over to you, my dear. The floor is yours.
smiling is infectious. You catch it like the flu. When someone smiled at me today, I started smiling too. I passed around the corner and someone saw my grin. And when he smiled, I realised I'd passed it on to him. So if you feel a smile begin, don't leave it undetected. Let's start an epidemic. Quick! And get the world infected. See you next week. Well, in a fortnight. Oh, I never got around to telling you that bit, did I?
Oh.
11th of July, next one. 11th of July. See you later. Bye for now.